Good afternoon, everyone, and here we have our top three finishers from today's entertaining BMW I Berlino Prix. Third place, representing Aperture for Audi Sport, Lucas di Grassi. And second, also representing Aperture for Audi Sport, Daniele. And our winner, representing Renault Dam, Sebastien Buemi. Sebastien, a fantastic result, taking you back into the winner's circle for the first time in 6 races. But the result that you had to work for with a fantastic fight with Jean-Eric Vergne in those opening laps. Just talk us through that battle.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the first lap is always a bit tricky because you don't know how much you will consume, how much energy you consume. So basically, it was taking a lot of risk, you know, consuming a lot of energy. So me, at some point, I said, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm not going to consume more than that, you know, because then if you consume so much in the first lap, you're going to pay it for the next 15 laps. So basically, I let him go. Wanted to stay flat, so he did. And then after 4 or 5 laps, he started to have to save a lot more, and that's when I made my move. Obviously, closed quite a lot the door, you know, so it was a bit tricky, but I still made it. And then from there on, obviously, I tried to focus on building a gap, and after that, I was, you know, willing to go for the fastest lap with the second car, but you know, that was not the quickest race, you know, because you save energy and then you spend a lot, you save again, you spend a lot, and in the end I didn't manage it, so yeah, a bit disappointed with that because that's obviously 2 points, but it's still a good weekend.
The race ultimately boiled down to a 2-lap sprint following the safety car. Were you worried that you might come under attack in those final lap in a bit?
Yeah, of course. You know, there was plenty of occasions to put safety car when we had parts everywhere, but they decided to put it out when was not really dangerous, you know, they could just have pulled the car back, but anyway, you know, I kind of knew we would have a safety car today.
Well, congratulations on a great result, well done. Daniel, your best ever result in Formula E, and what a place to do it in front of such a passionate, amazing home crowd. You must be absolutely thrilled.
I am. Today was simply amazing. The whole day, everything went perfect. The atmosphere was great. The last few days already have been amazing. And yeah, starting the race, I mean, I knew I could do it, but on the other hand, there were a lot of very, very strong guys around me. And, I mean, Formula E is full of strong guys, so you always have them around you. And I knew it would be tricky. And then I had a pretty good start. It was very tight into the first corner, and afterwards, yeah, Jean-Eric was struggling a lot, but he was defending very, very aggressive. So you really had to make a convincing move, otherwise there was a chance to crash with him. So yeah, luckily I made it past, then I built up a gap, felt pretty confident, and then some guys that got left just seemed to not know what a blue flag means. It was really ridiculous. I lost several seconds, especially on the second stint. And then it got a bit interesting again because Prost was really close, and I thought, shit, this is gonna maybe be tricky. But yeah, in the end, even with the safety car, all was good. P2, I'm so happy and so thankful for everyone in the team that gave me a great car today, that made a perfect pit stop. And obviously also thanks to all the partners, all our friends, family, and all the fans that came today.
So we heard a radio message from the team telling you that Lucas was behind and was quicker. It looked at one point like you tried to wave him by. What happened in those last 2 laps?
Yeah, well, you know, for me it does not really matter so much if I'm second or third. Obviously, okay, second is my best ever result, but in the end we are a team, and we both had the goal to win the team and the Drivers' Championship. And yeah, for me it was always clear that if we would be in the situation that Lucas is behind me, that I get that call. And I mean, yeah, they sent me this message, and I wanted to let him pass with 2 laps to go. I slowed down on the back straight and waved. But he was a bit far, and I think he was not pretty sure if he could do it. And then the lap after, I was not keen to do it again because Prost was not so far away from him. And imagine me losing a podium in the last corner. That would have been even more ridiculous. So it is what it is. I think Lucas has the tools he needs to win it by himself. He's an amazing racing driver. Again, managed to finish on the podium. I don't know how he always does it. It's like I wish there was one podium without him once, maybe for the picture. No, just joking. No, but I mean, he knows how to race. Today was not his best qualifying, but in London he's going to come back and he's going to win it.
Oh, brilliant answer. Well done. Thank you. So Lucas, third place, but should it have been second?
Yeah, I think it should have been second if it was not a safety car. Because, of course, my strategy, I did 1 lap more than everybody else, so I had much more energy by the end of the race. So the safety car really, I probably lost the place because of the safety car. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of team orders, unless it's the last race and the last event and really necessary for winning a title or something like this. But Daniel did a great qualifying, a great race. He deserved the second place, and it would be unfair to change place. So I didn't receive any call, and I didn't ask for any place change. I would never do that unless it was extremely necessary. That's how I behave, and I think how the team should behave, because until it's the last lap, there should be no team orders. Everybody's racing themselves, and that's how racing should be. So I'm very happy. I started 8th. It was a very tough race. Everything against me, including generic Vern on the in-lap and the safety car, but we managed to end Prost, making it very hard for me to overtake. But in the end, we managed to do another podium, stay in the lead by 1 point. I couldn't be closer than that going to London. So yeah, now everything is open. London and London weather will decide how the championship goes.
So we saw numerous drivers breaking their front wing on the curbs and debris scattered all over the track. How hard were the conditions out there? You must be worried of punches and stuff.
No, it's not hard. It's because for me, the chicane was badly designed. So if they do the chicane how it should be, nobody would break their front wings. So we said that in the briefing. Nothing was done. And I hope for next time they listen to us.